Good morning. Today is August 1st. It's Friday. I'm meeting with my weight loss coach this morning and I have to gather some information for him before the call starts. So I have to get my glucose, my weight, my BMI, and my waist measurements. And my call is at 10 a.m. this morning. So these are just a few things I have to gather for them if you're interested. If you do partner with a weight loss coach, I highly recommend you use Diet Free Life with Robert Ferguson. You can use any one of his coaches. Okay. I have worked with this individual off and on for the last several years. I've had great results with them. I have had good results without them. So you can do this alone, but I would encourage a coach only because they're going to encourage you. They're going to help you if you have moments where maybe the weight's not coming off or the inches aren't coming off, because I don't just do weight, I do inches as well. The inches aren't coming off, if my glucose isn't getting better, I want somebody to talk to and to work with and see what we need to alternate or change. That way I can see that success that I need. Because even though my goal is to lose weight, I am at my highest weight I've ever been. I also want to be healthy. My number one thing is I want to be healthy and I want to be able to move better. Like I said in our intro video, if you watch that, I'm 47. I'll be 48 in January. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what month this is. I'll be 48 in January. So I want to make sure that moving forward, I can move better. I am at a healthier weight. I'm not as susceptible. How do you say it? Susceptible? I don't know how to say the word. I'm not prone to get illnesses or diseases that I can control if I just do better with my health. So that's some of the things that I'm going to be working on, and I want to make sure that I'm working on that. Okay, I am sitting here waiting for a consultation to start. Sorry if you hear any noises. One of my dogs is in the room with me, and she is just all over the place over there. So I'm not going to film exactly what we say because that's going to be private between me and my coach. But I will tell you after some of the details that they gave me, what he wants me to start with, things like that. I'll give you as much information as I can that's not too private, to kind of let you know, because I want to be real and I want to be open with you, and I want to let you know what's going on, where I'm starting. I'm officially starting today with whatever plan we go forward with, because I needed to meet with him first before I really start the plan to kind of see where he was. I was just going off of where we last left off last summer. And it's so funny because I literally just looked at my notes from last summer. That's when I worked with him last. And I started on August 1st, 2024. And I worked with him and I lost, I don't know, 20 to 30 plus pounds. I was only working with him for a short period of time before I let life happen and get in the way. And now it is again August 1st, 2025. So that's just kind of a funny coincidence, I think. Anyway, I'll record once he gives me a call.
I had a really good consultation. It was nice to catch up with him and kind of see where I am, where he is, where he wants me to start, things like that. So, what we did discuss is that I will do a weekly weigh in, check my BMI, my glucose, my weight, and my waist measurements, and I'll turn that in weekly to kind of give myself an idea every week if I'm losing weight, if I'm gaining weight, if I'm at a standstill. That'll just help me know moving forward if I need to change something that I'm eating or drinking, things like that. And then for the very first week, he wants me to stay on all of my meals. He wants them to be a protein and two slow carbs. He wants me to avoid fast carbs only in my meals and my snacks. I can have fast carbs if I want. I just have to keep my snacks at 100 to 200 calories. That's what it is for women. And then for men, it's 200 to 300. So I'll make sure that I stay at 1 to 200 range. And then I don't drink a ton of water. I drink a lot of water, but not a ton of water. And I am a soda girl, so it's something that I'm going to work on and try to drink more water. I know this might not be something you want to hear, but he said as long as when I use the bathroom it's clear, he's happy with that. And so I'll definitely make sure that's what takes place. I'm not quite sure what happened when I first woke up this morning. I did a video for an update. I put in what my glucose was, my BMI, and my waist. I was waiting to decide if I was going to do my weight, but if I'm going to be true and honest, I guess I need to go ahead and do that. And for whatever reason, the video, it just didn't record properly. So I'm going to go ahead and go over that. My starting point on as of August 1st, which was this past Friday, 2025, my glucose is 140 hot. I'm sorry, 141. That is actually really high for me. My glucose usually really stays around 109, 110. So that's something we're going to monitor weekly, make sure that that comes down. And then my weight, I am at my highest weight. I know I've mentioned this a few times. I'm 314 pounds. And just to kind of give you a reference, I'm only 5 feet tall. So that's a lot of weight and pressure that I'm putting on my back and my knees and my body. And then my BMI is 62 and my waist is 55 inches. I do have a scale that tells me my BMI and my weight. So that's what I utilize. And then I have a little machine that checks my glucose. I really hope you stay tuned and you watch my journey progress. And if you like this, please go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when we post new videos. Thank you.